What's up, Bob? I don't know what that was, all right? Listen, it's Monday, okay? What's up, PC Pete? You two knows how goes it. We got a budget king in the house. You know, this is a graphics card that I miss heavily. This is the graphics card that started pcbros. The RX 5500 XT. It was an okay card for its time. You know, 4 gigs of VRAM. It was kind of like the new RX 580 at the time, but really not much better than a 580, honestly. You know, slightly better in coding and stuff like that. Not too bad. What's up, PC Pete? Thank you for the sub. Wow, 32-month streak. How's it going, big man? Dr. Cash.
What the heck is that thing out there you're using?
Nick. Huh?
What the heck is that thing they're using out there riding around?
I don't know. That's why I was like staring, because I saw the got junk thing and then I saw that. Ooh, fire little emoji.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Good morning.
It's Casey. Yeah, we've never. We wanted to try this one out.
It's something new. It's something fresh. Never seen it before.
You know what's crazy? There's only one more of the Apevia prodigies on the ground. So there's still more to build with, but there's only one more to plan with.
That's crazy.
End of an era.
End of an era. What's up, Drummer in a Box? Chris, how you doing? No more pallets. We haven't ordered a pallet in a long time. We've just been getting the Okinos cases recently.
We do have 2 pallets of those coming.
It was the Aquas. Fun replacement. If it was going to replace the Prodigy, the Aqua 3 is the case. It had to be a case that we use so much on the channel.
Yeah, there really wasn't much other competition for other cases out there. And
Micro TX, RGB, budget, and follows a trend, which is fish tank style. So.
And also big shout out to, like, I hope he never leaves, but the rep that we have,
that's great.
Who gets us the pallets is awesome, and then they even kind of work with Toasty Bros too, so it works out good.
Yep. Oh my, it's too early for this. Hey Google, skip. Brian, we already did 225 PC. Yeah. Go look up our cheapest Intel Core Ultra PC.
Which I guess whenever that that other i5 comes out, I guess it won't be the cheapest anymore.
Yeah. No, at the time the 225F is. We did. I remember sending it to you, Braun. I thought you saw that video.
Is that other one out yet? When they're rumoring?
Gingerbread. Thank you. The one that's like a 10-gen refresh on Ultra. Yeah. I don't think it's out yet. I forgot, my brain dumb.
I can't wait.
Yeah, can you buy that CPU? Whatever that weird i5.
I'm still so curious what the limitations are going to be, because like if they somehow cram like, you know, Gen 4, Gen 5 on there, then maybe it won't be that bad. I don't really know how that works. I don't know if they can cram it.
Maggie keep bringing up my Google. It says doesn't work this time. Let's go.
Dang. So your Google's broke too?
Is this the same PV case? No, this is the Prodigy. The Prodigy is built different than the one that was in the other one. I think that was the Genesis or the whatever.
I think Genesis, yeah.
Genesis. From the same era of Apevia cases, I'll be honest. Why So Salty, thank you for the resub. Gingerbread, thank you for the resub. Make sure PTV's been resub for 35 months. That's crazy.
That's a long time.
That's insane.
Thank you so Apevia has been able to keep their same. You know, they're kind of like DIY PC, where like they've made the same case for probably 10 years, and they're still alive.
Still alive, still kicking it. However, that may be working for him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe not for Apevia.
Watching this goodest stream on the 9100 PC. I love that you have like an i3 9100 computer you just use for the fun of it. That's real gamer
enthusiasm right there.
That's real gamer right there. You're like, yeah, this little budget baller that I use.
It's like, yeah, I have like a normal, perfectly fine gaming PC, but I'm on my other PC using Linux watching your stream.
Yep, see a 9100 to 1650 for fun. Look at that.
Does it have Linux on it?
Chad, I have to ask you. The thing is, I'm doing my Linux challenge. It's going fine. I got everything that I really need to installed. It's working. Nothing's crashed. Games are running decent. Only game that doesn't run well is Borderlands, and I looked it up, and they're having issues with Linux right now, so I can't really play Borderlands, which is the game I wanted to play during this challenge. Sucks. It launches, but there's just like artifacting in the distance, and it says it's because of DLSS not working properly. So then if I turn off DLSS and I'm actually playing at 1440p, I'm only getting like 40 FPS in that game. So. It's like, yeah.
There's no middle ground.
There's no middle ground. So it's like, it's either unplayable without frame gen, or I have like artifacting everywhere. So I'm like, all right.
Pick your poison.
So I've been playing the new Silent Hill game, which is fine. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with it, though. It might not be my full cup of tea. It's very slow. Oh my God, it's slow.
And it's too scary.
The reason what I was going to say is if the challenge gets to a point where I'm only a couple days in, If it gets to a point where I'm just like, okay, it's cool, and I really don't have much else to say about it, would it be worth me, because I mean, I might as well at this point, just try another distro during the 30 days. Just go, let's just distro hop.
Dual boot.
Yeah, we'll just distro hop and try another distro, because there are some things about Arch Linux I do not like. There's already a few things. I can't somehow get my line out audio jack on the back of my motherboard to like actually work. I can get the headphone jack to work, but the line out, it shows up, but it doesn't actually play audio. I've been trying to troubleshoot that.
I love Linux.
And then, what's the other one? I think that's pretty much it right now.
I think this,
For some reason, my HDMI out on my graphics card, I can only do 4K 30 on my other monitor. I can't do 4K 60 hertz. Why, I don't know. It must just be whatever NVIDIA driver.
Maybe it's old.
I will say Linux works on NVIDIA GPUs, but it does feel much clunkier than when we've done AMD in the past. I just think NVIDIA GPUs are just not built for it.
You just want to buy Ghost of
Sashima.
For $40 is a good buy. I know a lot of people really like it.
$40 seems like a lot though for that game.
It does. Because isn't there a new one?
The new one just came out, but it's only PS5.
Oh, that's fair.
So
just buy a PS5.
Yeah, buy PS5.
And then the game for 60 or 70 more.
Is that really the sale? That's why I don't want to switch to Linux. Yeah, if I had an AMD GPU, I think things would honestly be a lot smoother. But, you know, part of the challenge. I really just wanted to switch my personal rig to Linux, and I got 30 days to keep going. I will keep on keeping on. 5700 XT, is that worth $570 in a pre-build with a 3600X? $570? That's a little pricey. Building that yourself, doing some deal hunting, you could probably do for like $450. So I mean, I guess if it's a pre-built from some person on Facebook Market, that's okay.
It's good, you know.
The $100 markup.
Make sure it's built well.
Make sure it's built well. You know, kind of just know that generation of GPUs they're very finicky and they're old at this point.
And here we are building with one.
Yep, 5500
Old and
XT.
finicky.
Look at this guy. Wish we don't want
It's not a bad one. It's not like a single fan, you know.
I do have Mint on SSD that I put with a 4360 TPC, but I prefer Windows 11 on it. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know, that brings up another, we always talk about like what's, what is it? Like kind of like what are the disadvantages of Linux? Mm-hmm. But it's like, one thing I feel like I don't hear very often are what are the advantages of Linux over Windows, you know?
Go chat, go.
Let's hear it.
It's really just the privacy concerns and like what people who really care about that sort of thing care about it. It's free is probably one. I mean, there's technically ways you can get Windows for free. You don't have to activate Windows. But distros are free.
I think what would be cool is, okay, so Linux is like, it's free, so it's hard to do this, like hard for advertising and stuff, but like, that's what I want is I want some exclusivity. Like, I want Linux to have some cool stuff. Like, so someone said Linux Game Pass isn't $30 a month. Is that a real thing?
There is no Game Pass for Linux. What are you talking about?
Or if there is, like, what is it? And see, like, that's an example.
The thing is, Linux is just a general term, and it's just very community made. So there really is no, like, things that it has. Like, an Xbox has Game Pass. Like, there isn't, because it's all just, it's almost like saying ARM CPUs having their own exclusivity thing. Like, it's just its own, like, architecture, and it's definitely just deep nerd, is what I would say about Linux.
Yeah, I like the, is the new one, is the stream frozen? No, it's gone.
No, it's gone.
I like the one where super nerds support. Well, see, that's my other thing too, is I'm like, super nerds are cool and all, but like, to be fair, when Windows has an issue, there's like people getting paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix it, and it gets pushed with like an update. With Linux
is just community based.
Yeah, there's times where you may never have an issue fixed, or at least it might take a couple years, you know.
That's why I don't think Linux is mainstream adoptable for like the average person. It isn't there yet. It needs to have its own like set of resources and everything. It's cool for the nerdy gamers who want to say they've tried and used different operating systems. I know a lot of enterprise level applications or even big corporations will use Linux-based operating systems for their servers. Like that's because they rather it be Linux than Microsoft based. That's a thing. So it's a skill to have, but it's not necessarily something where I would say, Timmy's building his first gaming PC, what would I recommend him get? I would never, ever tell him to install Linux as his operating system. I just
Say, if it's like his first, I feel like he would very quickly get out of the PC
It is
game.
only, I don't think Linux is ever going to fully overtake Windows. It never will. It's always just going to be a complementary, like, secondary operating system that's for people who want to just do different stuff with their computer. And that's,
I think it definitely could if Windows either screws up really hard and does something worse than they already have, or if, like they need something like, you know, like how there's a lot of games that only run on Windows. If Linux ever gets some things, thank you for the sub, Mafia Ghost.
Thank you.
If Linux ever gets some stuff to them that I think's more exclusive, which I don't really love, but I mean, I don't know, I just don't really know any other way to set yourself apart, you know?
Really, Windows just has to keep shooting themselves in their foot.
Yeah.
It has to get to the point where you install Linux versus Windows and you see a massive FPS improvement. That would be the one reason I could see that, is if Microsoft just decides to just say, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna make this the most bloated operating system ever. It is kind of bloated already, but makes it incredibly bloated to where you literally are losing like tens to 20s of FPSs, not going
Especially if
with
you,
a lighter OS.
if you can't delete this stuff.
Exactly.
That's the problem with Windows right now, is you can, like, everyone always says bloatware, but
You
I'm
can
like,
get rid of
yeah.
most of it. There is optimization guides where you can tweak it, you can get rid of it. If you really want to be particular, you can get the LTSC version that literally comes with nothing on it.
That is true. If the anti-cheat thing gets figured out, then Linux would have a major...
Yep.
The way I would put it is, if Linux can run every game Windows can run, then yeah, I mean,
sure.
there's...
It's a different option.
It's a good competition at that point. Linux is the Firefox to Chrome.
I mean, I'm literally using Firefox as my browser. It's fine, but...
I'm using Puffin. Puffin browser. That's what my mom... we always had Firefox growing up. It was okay.
Firefox is okay. I used to browser hop a lot back in the day, just trying different browsers. Whenever you had a PC and you really couldn't do like upgrades to your system, I always try different software. So, new browsers. I always try browsers. Firefox was fine, but you know, take the sticker off.
I did. It's
on the cooler.
I don't know what I did with it, but I definitely took it off. You guys can pull up the VOD. Brave. I like the Freedom browser.
I like my browser to be freedom focused.
I've used Dolphin before.
Dolphin, that's one.
I've never like purposely browser hopped, but there's been time, like, I mean, I had the Chromebook for a while. So that was, well, I guess nothing special. It was just Chrome, which is what I use still.
I think my conclusion, I mean, I'm only a few days in, but my conclusion is most likely going to be, for purpose-built systems, Linux is cool. i.e. SteamOS, Bazite, home theater setup. There's nothing like that that's really good on Windows. Purpose-built solutions, it makes sense. But for just like average gaming PC that you sit down in front of and you want to use for work, just general use and some gaming on the side, it's just not ideal for the average consumer. And again, I'm using it as somebody who has no idea how to even like fully navigate terminal. Like, I'm learning commands as I go, and you know, I think I just need specific purpose-based systems.
So the nubs on top of the cooler are the copper heat pipes. They have gas inside of them that helps transfer heat, and basically this is where they're pinched off at the top. That's all they are, nothing special.
The little nubs.
Little nubbies.
And if we knock this out quick, we can take that apart, see if we can get that working.
Oh yeah, trying to get the SSD out.
Yeah, I guess we'll try a new drive in it, is the only thing, because it posted. So we'll make sure it still posts before we even take it apart, because it wasn't, you know.
Yeah, you never know when you move it.
It's very finicky. It was just sitting there, so we'll see. Jax remembers E-Machines.
Oh yeah, that was my first ever PC.
Shout out E-Machines. They were kind of an office PC focused company.
They were at Walmart.
Walmart branded.
Walmart switched up a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like they always...
They sell the gaming computers now.
Yeah, they just go through so many different like brands too. Like I never back. If you had asked me when I was younger, will Walmart carry gaming PCs, especially ones that aren't like HP, like CyberPower and iPower? I'd be like, there's no way.
Did you guys see DeBauer did a video on the Thermalright $44 LCD tower cooler? Did it end up doing well? I mean, we've used a lot of Thermalright coolers. They're awesome. And any big person who's reviewed it has all said it's good for the price. So, especially a tower cooler. I mean, it's really hard to mess up a tower cooler.
That's the tough part with a lot of these cheap coolers is it's like the big consensus is always good for the price.
Yep.
That's like what people got to remember is it's for the price it's good. It's not competing with like, a Noctua cooler necessarily, but it's not too far off.
Well, I mean, even let's talk about that one video we did. I
Yeah.
mean, that one Noctua cooler, like we beat it with the $44.
That is true,
cooler.
yeah.
That
if
one,
you have a good big tower.
yeah, versus a somewhat big tower from Noctua, so you can't beat them. Depends on what your stances are of if Noctua is worth a premium for you, but you know.
I gotta have the Noctua brown. Make my truck.
Matt, U Kentucky, what happened? We're a poverty football program.
Poverty.
I could totally tell you that from the get-go. It's going to be a long 8 weeks.
Ooh, is there an extra? No, there's not, is there?
Nope, no extra standoff. Yeah, nobody thought UK was beating Georgia. I remember you saying that at the beginning. It was not happening, buddy. We haven't beat them in 16 years, so unlikely we were going to do it this year when we're on our way out.
You think Dell is dead? Why is that?
Dell's not dead.
I feel like you're just saying that. We literally just bought an Alienware. Intel forever? Dell is dead, Intel forever. That's a crazy statement because I feel like that's most of what Dell uses.
Yeah, they only use Intel stuff. Very rarely do they Ryzen stuff.
That's so funny. Dell is dead, Intel forever.
54 degrees here. Nice. Switch my PC back to my main now. You're so goofy, Brom.
It's like it was like oddly warm here this morning. I guess it's gonna rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to be raining today and tomorrow.
I think it was like 70 when I went outside this morning. I was like, what the hell?
I think it's supposed to rain, then Tim's supposed to like tank.
Drop.
Or
yeah.
like it's supposed to start getting into the
starting to hit
40s
that
at
fall.
night. Yep.
Is Dell still making? Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Where do
What
you...
are these questions, guys?
Chris, you're a technician and you don't know if Dell's still making computers and monitors? That's crazy.
I'll grab a drink. Yeah, Dell's still very much
Dell's massive
cooking
still.
it. I mean, because not only do they have like their XPS and their Inspiron, like their Office line, they still have Alienware and all that.
Yeah, Dell is still a behemoth. Haven't heard from them in a while. Oh no, they are still a massive, massive part. HP and Dell are still huge. Ugh. HP Dell bestest. I wouldn't say bestest, but HP and Dell are still massive. I'm not a huge fan of how HP and Dell, especially for their office computers, have gone more and more proprietary as they've gone on. It's making them very, very hard to upgrade. I'm never a huge fan of a company that'll do that because they very easily could make it standardized, but they make E-ways that way, so that's what sucks. I wish they were more like, I mean, obviously back in the old days, it's not like an old man, but the early Optiplexes, the second and third gen ones, they use standard power supplies, standard motherboards, standard connectors. Everything was super upgradable. Sorry to repeat, but 12700K versus 13600K, why would you choose the winner? 12700K, I think, is faster. I believe, but to be fair, I am not super up on 12th and 13th gen stuff anymore. But I believe the 12700K would be the faster option.
Dan.
My dad's a Dell XPS desktop, and the hard drive died in it, so he upgraded to a gaming PC. Nice.
That is a gaming PC.
It is a gaming PC. What do you mean? XPS. XPS was their workstation line that normally had GPUs that could game.
Oh yeah, they were kind of like a hidden gem sometimes for gaming.
That's what old Daniel had, was an XPS with his.
Oh, with the Titan, right?
Yep.
God, that was crazy.
But I remember it came with something else, and his dad bought him a Titan. He was like, "Hey, here's a Titan, son."
Remember, that's when we said he has to be rich.
He has to be rich.
Because that was the first $1,000 card, I think, right?
Yeah.
At least the first consumer grade one. Remember, he had his little, what do you have, like a Canon like T3, and he was like, I got this Titan for picture editing.
Standard is kind of a loose term for those. I know some HPs use them, but normally the power connectors aren't standard.
Yeah, no, it's...
They're quote-unquote standard size, but the power connectors don't end up being standard. You could buy adapters, but still, I'm just not a fan of how fast we've progressed to the point where, like, you really have to get like a replacement motherboard from Dell, or you have to get a replacement power supply from Dell. You can't just buy something off the shelf.
Yeah, it's the price you pay to, and this isn't always true, but like for HP, for example, it's commonly true. It's the price you pay for like the cheapest upfront price. Is
I got reset switch, but no power switch.
This one might not have a power switch.
How's that happen? the power switch plugged into the reset or the LED button?
Actually, oh, no, I found it. But yeah, no, we especially see that with like the HPs on eBay. You know what I mean? Like if you get those like acid green or the
Even the
Victuses. Yeah, I mean you save so much money that for like, I mean, to me, it'd be worth. It's almost like I'm not gonna call it disposable, but it's almost like it's disposable. Like if it goes bad, you just.
I kind of think of them as like consoles.
Yeah.
You can upgrade them a little bit. They're more upgradable than a console is, but yeah, you're more or less using it until it doesn't serve its purpose anymore. Then you sell them.
Or give it to someone, like, you know, get your use out of it.
Turn it into something else.
Did you see that? I sent that in Slack because I didn't want to lose it, but there was that. I found the Ryzen AI.
Yes, I did see that because I looked it up. That's the one you gotta be careful. The iGPU isn't modern iGPU. It is technically older iGPU on the Ryzen CPU is faster though, so technically.
Well, let's say because that's what Hunter Fabi actually sent me because I was telling him about that 7520U one.
Yes.
And apparently it's worse.
Yes.
Like the iGPU is worse than the 5500U, and I was like, wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
ARGB header on this board?
By the HE audio.
Yeah, I just assumed since it was, I figured there might be a caveat, and that's why I didn't just buy it.
Yeah.
But I assumed since it was an AI chip, I was like, oh, it probably has decent integrated graphics.
Yeah, it's still those. I think because even the laptop we had with the R5 240 we were joking about, that uses previous gen iGPUs on it, the 760M.
Yeah, what is I think 760M? Yeah, that's like the 7000 series one, right?
Yeah.
But then the 5500U, that's like what? Like I don't even know what integrated graphics those are. 640 question mark?
Maybe.
What
iGPU is the 5500M or 55?
Yeah. U.
5500U iGPU. Those are just Vega 3.
Okay. I wonder what the Vega 3 are like compared to the what do you say, the 7?
Oh no, it's a Vega 7, never mind. Vega 7 iGPU.
So that might be almost the same?
It might be.
I don't know. I don't really understand the whole
Those Vega
like,
ones were like, it was weird. Cause like
yeah,
a lot
I don't get the whole naming scheme for this stuff. You never cheated and built with others? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Are you saying we don't know how to build right now? Because like we're cheating, it takes 2 of us?
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Wild.
That's crazy.
What do you think? Should I use the, do you want to use the cutout or you want to come from?
Let's see. Yeah, cutout's good. This thing is a little dusting.
You got what is that, a Roswell Helium Flow and a Roswell 750 watt of Newegg. You got them on the shuffle, both for 71 bucks. Nice. What is the Helium like the Helios or whatever? Like, is it the really basic case? Oh no, Matt. Multiple people, was that a fart?
Oh no, here we go again.
Guys,
Clip it.
We have found Fartgate 3.0.
Oh god, clip it. Clip it. I'm gonna bet Jackson leaned over again.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, the last Fartgate, we knew what happened. Jackson leaned over to Mike and went. God,
that one was so insane though. I love Sean McAllister. He was like, nah, that's real. He's like, that has to be
But the
real.
first one, we still don't know. We were literally walking around, not doing anything. Fartgate 3. Send the clip. Come on, chat. Send the clip. I gotta know. I gots to know. Ripping cheeks? That's crazy.
You know what's crazy is actually now I'm thinking about all the times like Zach, me, or whoever else will actually do it. Nobody hears it. So that's how you all know that like it's not even real. It's natural. Okay. All right.
That's crazy. Chat, clip where it didn't happen.
So basic case. Oh, it's okay. That's not a bad case. So it's 4. So it comes with 4 RGB fans. I mean, yeah, for 70 bucks, getting a Roswell 700 watt. Is it one of the new ones, the VSBs? That's actually a really good deal because that power supply should be almost that price alone.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Like Gooner? Or is this Fartgate?
This is McBussy.
Uh-oh. How are his functioning ureter tracks going? Nice back mat. Ooh.
Yeah.
He was
saying he has somebody coming in today. He's getting a chimney sweep coming to the house. And he was saying, if I take off today, is it cool if I just come in on Columbus Day?
Okay. I'm glad it's not his kidney, I guess.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's feeling better. I mean, I hadn't heard any updates.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering. I feel like you only feel better once it's gone.
Yeah,
but
I guess has it been passed?
I'm assuming not.
IDK.
You like the Dotson stream? Cool. Yeah, Zach was, I don't know where he was. He was doing something for like a day out, and then honestly just didn't even feel like trying to. Jonah's like one of those people where like, he's really difficult to get on at a good time. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this today, and I had a lot of work I still needed to do in the garage. So I was telling Matt this morning, I might do, I might do more of those like garage streams, maybe even aside from just Sunday. But I kind of want to get a little bit of a better setup. Like I'd like to get my laptop to be like the streaming host.
Chat, you wanted to see more back. Here's more back.
Baby got back.
Here's your back, chat. I need these. Yeah, McAllister has the stones.
Yep, and a chimney sweep apparently, which I think means like.
Is there a critter
sex.
in there? Oh.
No, I think
Could have a
it's
critter, you
cardboard.
just cleaned it out to actually make it work. Mine's all sorts of mess up. I haven't turned on my fireplace.
I've never used my fireplace since we moved in.
I remember the inspections to someone about like the shoot up top is like kind of rusted out, and they're like, you should get it inspected before you use it. I was like, I'm not going to use it.
That was
anyways.
exactly ours. Was like we have like a little bit of creosote buildup, which you know is like normal. But they were like, you know, that stuff over time can like catch fire. Like, they give you the usual scare tactic stuff, you know. So at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm not using it. I'd like to get mine inspected and actually use it eventually. We just honestly we always wait until it's like full on winter.
I don't know,
and
it's
we're
like, wait,
well, it's
like
too
if we have a
late.
winter like last year with like how crazy it was,
Yeah,
fireplace would be nice.
especially losing power too. That'd
Yes.
be really nice to have fire. And I got so much wood. You
Big
know what I'm
man-
saying?
No, this is called back stream. We don't move the camera. There you go. Look
Right.
at that back. Look at the detail of that back.
Heaters for the win. Yeah. That's true. Just get like a 980 Ti or something.
Why is the power supply saying smart if it has no brain? Brom, you're onto something. You are onto something,
It ain't
brother.
the smartest power supply of the bunch.
All right, well, Jackson's finishing that. The video that did very well this weekend is the video on the PC that does not seem to work right now. This is the Asus G20C. This guy right here. She randomly, after the video was done, stopped working. Because of course she did.
Yep.
And basically it wouldn't post at first. Now it's posting and the drive's gone. So I'm just going to see if it'll post again and if the drive's still gone. If that's the case, then we've been putting it off because taking this thing apart is kind of an adventure, I'll be honest with you.
We've gotten pretty good at it though.
But we've gotten good at it, so if this all works all right, we're going to take it apart and try to fix it. Yeah, everyone thought like, is this a OnePlus collab PC? And I was like, yeah, we just never took the sticker off. It was just a goofy sticker.
It came pre-installed. Chat.
But what happened here is we reached out to the eBay seller and kind of hit him with a, hey, so it's not working now, kind of walked through some troubleshooting with them. And then they said, well, basically they went radio silent, I'll be honest. And then I was just like, okay, well, we might be able to fix it because now it can post, but can we just get a partial refund of whatever we think to replace whatever we think is broken? Gave us $70 back, and then if for some reason it doesn't work, we're just gonna take the L on it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they already did their due diligence and gave us a partial refund, so.
That's called being nice to eBay sellers.
Yeah.
'Cause technically, I could have been like, PC broken, I send back. But
Which would have really screwed them over because they didn't really sell it for much.
Nope.
And if it shows up broken, they likely would not know how to fix this thing.
All right, see if that works. No, she unplugged it yet.
What's not?
This
Oh,
guy.
this one?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just, chat, we'll show you the finished build. Because she's going to work just immediately.
Click. It went glick.
Now, the RGB is another problem. Hit that button 5 million times.
Give or take.
Let's see if this guy works.
Get that there pointer over there, partner.
Welcome to the live troubleshooting
Pointer.
where PCs we review are now broken. You know the
Do an
problem?
XFX build like the GPU? We do that like all the time.
Oh, we got another one coming up with the 9070 XT in white.
Although I don't really think they make anything else in the GPUs, right?
Yeah, that's all they really do.
So, there you go. You heard Rockstar is finally making a next-gen upgrade for Red Dead 2. Really? What do you mean by next gen update?
They're doing almost like the enhanced,
Like GTA?
like they did the enhanced.
That'd actually be really cool. I mean, I always thought, am I wrong that Red Dead 2 is a good amount newer than GTA
It is,
5?
yes. Yeah.
I always thought it looked pretty good.
No, I agree.
And it's already pretty hard to run, honestly, so we'll see.
Like
Okay,
GTA
that's cool.
enhanced. That's cool.
Sweet, dude, Jonah's gonna be hyped to hear that.
Well, we can add to the benchmark rotation for sure. I tested
Yeah.
it for a while with the benchmark tool it has because it's way easier to use in GTA's. GTA's is so annoying. But I remember testing it a couple times and yeah, it worked. So we find out it just doesn't even turn on anymore.
She's not looking hot, is she?
She's doing the first boot loop, so let's see.
Oh, okay. Gosh, the 2 power bricks. Is that the source of our problems?
Probably.
That's what I thought the original issue was the power brakes, but
VSB 650 for sale, $50 on Amazon. I think that's about normal price, drummer, right?
Yep.
50 bucks for a 650.
I think that's normal. Yeah, it's $59.60, which is solid.
Remember, guys, Prime Day.
Oh, you
is,
said $50 on Amazon.
Oh, is that? What did I say? 60.
60.
Yes,
Yeah,
I meant to say 50. But remember, though, that might actually be an okay deal then. Prime Day is here / going on. Make sure you guys compare old pricing versus new
Yes,
pricing.
be careful.
Because there's so many things that'll say like 60, 70% off, and they mean like 60 or 70% off of their made-up price that they made years ago.
Okay, so the hard drive is still detected, but the
That's good,
SSD is
okay.
no longer detected. So I guess
I'm
we'll
trying
just...
to remember. No, I don't. I mean, the SSD I feel like went in pretty normal. So unless it got unseated somehow, we did take it apart multiple times. So maybe we messed something up.
All right, let's take her apart.
You hope Micro Center goes down more? What do you mean by that? Like their pricing?
I hope they shut down.
PC Bros.
No, we've been kind of open about how Micro Center, their deals are not like amazing right now.
Yeah.
They have deals on the combos. Unless you're building a new PC and buying a combo, you're really not saving money buying individual parts from Micro Center.
Aren't they being kind of weird now? Or I feel like they are kind of weird now about the whole save $30 on if you buy CPU and motherboard together.
I don't think they do that anymore.
That's what I swear the
think
last time.
I think it's just the pre-made combos now. So like you don't just get whatever you want anymore. You have to buy like the pre-made combos. I could be wrong though. There's more avid like everyday Micro Center shoppers.
Yeah, it felt like Micro Center would definitely was hitting kind of like the Temu, you know, where it was like such good deals that you're like they have to be losing some money, and now that they've kind of, I mean, they've gotten really big.
That's why I thought
don't
Dark
think they need to
Vader-
anymore.
Yeah.
They realize they don't have to give these amazing deals. At least it's clean now.
It is clean.
You don't get much discount if you don't use their combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. You
A lot
have to
of
go
their-
with the combos. That's
Say
the
some
problem.
of their parts are like over like MSRP of things. I
So-
will say, look at their sticker pricing. Don't do that because their
No.
sticker pricing is always wild.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job with their sticker pricing, probably making it look like you're getting like amazing deals because they'll have like i3s that say like $200 in the box. Ooh, Braum, I hate Asus. I prefer ASRock. Why is that? It said
It's fine.
Asus quality.
I mean, ASRock's kind of in poo-poo water right now with their motherboards. Whole Gamers Nexus expose about how the boards are killing the 9800X 3Ds.
Nice. Yeah, it's like we always say, guys. It's generation to generation, and it's chipset to chipset, brand to brand. Like, you never know the next gen. If you're saying Asus sucks right now, the next gen Asus may be like the top dog, and their QC is amazing. Blah blah. Oh, okay. You said because ASRock sounds cooler because rock. Well, that's a fair
You know what?
statement.
Do you remember where the NVMe is on this? So I can save myself tearing it
I
off
think
apart?
it's
this side or this side?
GPU side. I'm pretty sure it's either GPU side or it's kind of like here. It's one of those two. But the GPU would be easiest to take out, I think.
I think so. Yeah, you just take this out. Chat, keep this on. Well, let's go over.
Is this even on right? Oh, is
It's
it normally a screw that holds them in?
yeah. I think we're missing a screw. Nice.
Hee hee hee.
There was something bouncing around in here. I think a screw came out.
Just bouncing on it.
It's bouncing on it.
I think you got one. Is that one more screw up there?
Yep.
Guys, we've removed this GPU about 4 or 5 times now. Yeah, the 9600X bundle. Usually those are the best deals in Micro Center, I think, or like the lowest to mid-range. You just gotta watch out for their lowest. Like if you do like the 7600, I know for a while their whole thing was like you only get 16 gigs of single channel RAM.
Ruh-roh. Not there.
Shit.
I'll just keep her. Oh God. This like
Yeah.
like shedding everywhere.
It's not over there because that's where the RAM and the cooler
probably
is. So it has to be
underneath
under there. Which basically is remove everything.
Just remove everything at this point.
Remember how long it took us to figure out how to get this back on? Okay, so they're still doing it. $299, 9600X bundle, but MATX and 1 stick of RAM. So let's think here. 9600X. I mean, that is about 100. They're about 190 still. A single 16 gig stick of RAM. You know, I wouldn't pay more than like $40 for. So that puts us up to 230. And then, I mean, it still is a deal because, like, you're basically getting the B650 or whatever it is for about $70 extra.
Yeah, it is a deal.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like groundbreaking, but it's good. I guess the better way of looking at it and how Micro Center always worded it was you basically get the RAM for free.
Yeah.
Whatever the RAM is in the combos, it basically is free.
I will say, shout out to like Newegg. They've been kind of doing that.
Man, yeah, Newegg. And it's crazy because a lot of times their prices are like normal. So you basically just get the RAM or the SSD or whatever just for free. The only thing that sucks is it's often a less desirable drive. Like they'll give you a 2.5-inch drive, which I'm like, come on. Or they will give you like just 16 gigs of RAM. But it has always been dual channel, so I can't complain. You got your 1050 from there and realized it sucked. When did you get that? That's just so funny about Micro Center is like, they still carry like the RX 580 new from XFX, I think it is, the GTS model, 8 gig, and it's like what, $200 I think? And then they still carry, I think, well, actually no, there's no way they still carry 1050. They were for a while, but it probably was like a 1650 or 3050 now. New to you egg? Wow. I like that.
New to Newegg.
Dude, where is this, Sean? I guess it is under there.
I guess. I don't know how to get this piece out.
Yeah, I think we actually should get after that one. Oh, well.
Oops, slide.
Yeah, this was the one that was really, remember, it took me forever to get that out.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There it is.
There she is. It's a P and
So
Y drive.
it is definitely seated right.
Yep.
I really hope the drive isn't fried. There's a, yes, the 39, that's the 30, I think that uses the 12 volt high power, right? I think that was one of the first gens to, I don't know if they all do. Do they?
I don't think they all do.
That might be the you know what, that's probably the reference card. Like the Best Buy one that uses it. I think the other ones use like 3 8-pins. What's up, Anton? Is it Anton or Antoine? Anton.
Let's just stick a little 512 in there.
Tamuteku? Do a Black Friday stream? Hey, we'll be live.
We'll be live. We'll be doing stuff on Black Friday. We'll be here. Don't worry.
Actually, see, it's Black Friday. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was the giveaway stream? No, it couldn't be because
it's the end of November.
Yeah, that's
last
true.
Friday, November.
I wasn't even thinking about. I'm never that excited for Black Friday, so I never think about when it is. So it's the 28th, I guess.
Yes.
Yep. When is Thanksgiving? The 20.
It's always that Wednesday.
So the 26th.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, no. Normally the goal for us for Black Friday is we'll be off Thanksgiving, but then we'll be back for the Black Friday. Actually, no, it's the Thursday, not the Wednesday. It's the day before Black Friday. So Thanksgiving will be the 27th, and Black Friday is 28th.
Yeah, giveaway stream's a little bit later in November. It's the 14th is the second Friday. I'm so excited. I got tickets for a comedian that I've always wanted to see.
Who's that?
Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
big and fluffy.
Yeah, big and fluffy.
You write that down before I forget. Write that down, Chet. Write that down. I feel like I really haven't heard anything about him lately, so I hope he's still. He's still cooking.
When I heard that, I have not heard the name since I was like a kid.
But it's crazy because like he got huge. Like I mean, he had a Netflix special and all kinds of stuff. Like he was definitely making all of his episodes were on Netflix. I do wonder if his, I feel like the whole comedy style that's really taken over is crowd work because of people like Matt Rife and, oh God, who else is there? He's the one that I just saw. The Jeffrey Curry, you know, people like that. He sold out to Saudi Arabia. You know, I had a weird feeling that he was one of those quote-unquote canceled comedians because he's too quote-unquote woke, you know, something like that.
Yep.
So that's good to know. I'm glad to see him. I'll enjoy it. No, he's one of those comedians, like, I think he does an amazing job. All comedians must praise Joe Rogan.
What?
But he just did such a good job at, like, coming up with really good stories. I like his comedy style where he tells, like, really funny restaurant stories and stuff like that. And he does really good sounds, too. Really good, like, kind of putting you in the scene, you know? It's alumni. Thank you for the sub. Another guy I'd love to see some days, Jeff Dunham.
Yep.
I think he is just so madly talented. Yeah, I think in terms of talent, there's no comedian that even gets near him. I mean, there's comedians that, you know, they can make cool noises, they can do really good jokes, stuff like that.
But being a ventriloquist?
Yeah, but being a ventriloquist while being funny, that's insane. He fell off after he got divorced. Was it Jeff Dunham or Fluffy? Which one are we talking about? That's what really sucks about the system is that you have to almost put it back together just to test it.
So I'm like...
Lena Dunham? Oh, so they got divorced. Now, did he, like, actually, like, you say fell off. Did he, like, fall off, or did he just kind of, like, not, you know, did he kind of go MIA for a little bit? What's going on here? Oh, this lit.
Yeah, that was... That might have been why this isn't going back in.
Yeah, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Yeah, so it's funny. You seen Dunham? Did you say that the lead guitarist, is it Sinister Gates, does comedy with him? It's so random. Matt Rife was in Kansas City, did an amazing job with a woman that was in a wheelchair, sold his Chiefs jerseys and gave her the money. It was a friend of my girlfriend's. It was a cool moment. That's really cool. I will say Matt Rife's like, you know, when I first discovered him, I liked the shorts. I thought his bits were pretty good with the crowd work and stuff. I started to not like him as much because of Jeffrey Curry. He kind of does a good job of doing crowd work without making, like, hardcore fun of people. I think that Matt Rife sometimes goes a little too hard in the paint, like, especially because he often picks on, like, he will usually go for people that are handicapped or special in some way, which, I mean, you know, as a kid is funny, but like as an adult, it's not that
Jackson
funny.
Jackson says, as a fellow special then handicapped person.
Yeah, as someone who is special. Shout me out, please. Are you special or handicapped? I'm just playing.
That's crazy.
Shout out Mion. Is that how you say it, Mion?
As somebody who is both, I'm quite offended.
RGB, Matt.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Why is that?
Dude, look at the fan.
Oh, now Zach. She wants it. Wait, hold up. If we caught up on shorts, could I use PTO? If not, could I remote? I sent DM.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tell him no.
So what is this build for? This is one that we did a YouTube video on, and now we're just trying to get it to work properly.
Because, yeah.
Thank you for the sub, anonymous gifter, who gifted it to You're Very Special to Me.
Wow.
What if, like, I've never seen that person chat before? You were very special to me.
Well, they got next Monday off for a holiday, so we're just going to give them a holiday. And it's giveaway stream week, so... But they have PTO, so if they want to take their PTO, they're more than inclined to take it.
So the worst part about being a boss is, like, you know, you give them the friend where it's like, well, they have PTO, but it's like, well, but also, like, we're already having off, like, multiple days this week, and it's an extended week, and blah, blah. It's the joys, chat.
Let me make sure he is caught up on shorts for today. I think we have one for today.
I know, yeah, I've said the backlog's there. I just don't know, yeah, what his editing's up to. That's what I was saying, is we haven't heard of the 5500 XT in a minute. It's been a while, but this was, well, we're not building it now. It's on the floor. We already finished the build, but that GPU is pretty legendary. It's kind of what started pcbros. We sold our first 20 PCs with that graphics card, and then we went on to sell a good amount more with that GPU. You guys watch Unbox Therapy? I will be honest, I have never actually watched one of his videos. I've seen clips and
He's an
bits
OG.
of it.
He's been around for a long time.
Got a lot of subs, very respected, but I'm not really into unboxing technology in general, in honesty. I rarely watch like technology reviews. I really like to just get my hands on it personally. I like being in the dark
He likes not knowing things.
because then I always think everything's better than it is.
Yes.
Honest question, giving the discourse has been nuts. At 1440 is, okay, so you're saying is 12 gigs of VRAM. Some of you meant Discord maybe. 12 gigs of VRAM, no, it's not as bad as they say. Anybody who says it's that bad either they don't do what we do, or like they've only had one computer their whole life, or they've watched a YouTuber that was just wrong.
I can get the 8 gig argument, the 12 gig one. I just think they're stretching right now.
Yeah, as of right now.
Yeah, as of
Maybe
right
in the
now, it could
future.
change. It could change, but like I think people saying that 12 is horrible is kind of over exaggerating.
You got a 5500 XT still sitting in the box in the plastic. It's your break of glass instead of emergency card. I like that. You met Jeff Kinney, the dude from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Oh, nice. Discourse is a word. I mean, I know discourse is a word, but I like did that go with what you were saying? Your 8 gig 5060 runs Fortnite better than your crackhead 4090? What does that mean?
Crackhead 4090.
Oh, look at that. Kentucky does not recognize Columbus Day. The government, maybe that's why McAllister was asking.
Yeah, I
the
don't
way he
think
did.
it's on our handbook, so that's probably.
I wonder what they would have done if we said they didn't have it off. Do you think they would have like thrown a fit?
Maybe. But yeah, no, it is in our handbook because what's it called?
We need to change the name. Was it Indigenous Peoples Day?
It is different, yeah.
We don't celebrate that white man no more. Does an actual crackhead come with the car, like the 4090? Okay, we got that.
I have a Windows USB. We'll see if the drive
If
shows
it
up.
goes to Windows even, or the Windows USB,
Yeah, I haven't even tried that with the normal drive, but
probably will, right?
nope, boot loop.
It's a weird boot loop. Why is it boot loop in BIOS?
That's sus. That's the behavior it was doing where I thought it was the power adapter.
Hey guys, update on the handheld woes. I ended up buying a Steam Deck while it was on sale. I didn't bother pondering because the sale was good.
Nice.
Oh,
I know he's the one talking to us about what handheld to buy. He was thinking about getting a high-end one, and then we
Dude,
told
it's-
him.
I mean,
just get the
guys, you're
Steam
paying
Deck.
like a third of the cost for what you got, and you're gonna be so happy with it.
You'll be really happy with it.
And if you're using it every single day and you find that it's like borderline replacing your desktop, then get a high-end one.
I think she still worked, sir.
Really?
Yeah, look, it's doing the old thing now, where it's hitting BIOS and then boot looping.
I didn't even know it was hitting BIOS before.
No, it was. It was just like a split second on the BIOS, and then now it's not going to show. Yep, it's just boot looping now. Which could be the power adapters, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Salvage the 1070 and call it a day.
The 1070, their CPUs are movable.
Yep.
We got RAM, because that's a 16 gig
so
stick
dim,
of
yeah.
DDR4. SODIMM. We got our SSD.
This
That's probably about
is
it.
turning into a salvage project, guys.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because at this point, it's just like we can't even explain why it's doing what it's doing. So if we just get it working, and it's like
Instead
what's
of like
gonna-
going through a money pit of like buying adapters and it not work and
that, and I mean, yeah, it's like if we sell it, I just don't even know unless we do no warranty and we say it has problems.
where's a little baggie to put these screws in?
Jackson, how do you feel about that? What is that 508p purchase? Oh, the 5080. Now you can get it for $1,000. Well, Kermit, I said from the start, I think that my 5080 purchase was not smart. I had a 4070, and I also had the 9070. They both worked great. My 5080 has worked good. Like, I have not had problems with it. I haven't had any things where I'm like, oh man, I wish I had a 5090. I wish I had more performance. Like, everything runs amazing. I just didn't feel like everything didn't run amazing before the upgrade, if that makes sense. So at $1,500 almost, yes, of course I kind of regret buying the card, but I'm happy with it, and that's really what matters.
You're not always going to get the best price performance all the time. Sometimes you take L's.
Not to mention I got my 4070 for like 450, 475, I think.
All right, all screws in the bag. We can salvage her.
Matt, someone specifically is asking you if you ever read The Hungry Caterpillar.
I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. It's not
I
one
think they're
that
saying that your kid like.
my kid.
Have you seen FSR4 working on the Ryzen's or RX 7000 or 6000 series?
I've been seeing videos on it. It looks pretty cool.
Forcing FSR4. FSR4 looks pretty sick.
So we go in strip mode?
Yeah, I guess so. See how. Let's go and strip her down. I put all the screws in wherever that little baggie just went.
Yeah, we could, yeah, I was saying, if we get all the good parts out of it and then kind of halfway put it back together, I can sell it on eBay for, I don't know, like what, 50 bucks maybe, 75 bucks?
There.
I'll just put it on bid and we'll see what it gets.
You do the FSR mod on your deck. That's gonna be really cool for handhelds. I fuck with that.
You went foot and, wait, what is that? I went and foot the bill for a 700 XTX Liquid Devil when it was 1300. Going strong when you put thermal pad on the die. So you paid 1300 for that card?
I mean, back then that was a normal price for it, but
Yeah.
as long as you weren't paying that now.
I mean, hey, when you look at the performance of it, yeah, for 13, it's still's not too bad of a deal. I'll say, yeah, I would not pay anywhere near that now, but just when you look at how much like my 5080 was, you know, it's not too crazy.
I've seen some people get 5080s for like $800 on Best Buy, so those things are crazy.
If you wait for the best price ever, you'll never have the newest stuff. Sometimes you just gotta live. Oh, 100%.
Yep.
And I mean, I hope people know that. If you're waiting for good pricing, you're not gonna have latest and greatest. That's just how it works. If you want latest and greatest, you have to have latest and greatest money. What's up, gamers and gremlins? What's up, Polo?
What's this stuff?
The Toasty made a PC. Then they went to the park. Are you writing a fanfic right now? What's happening?
Is this fanfic time again?
Someone said, did you try it without the 1070? No. I don't know why we kept putting the graphics card back in to test it now. I'm thinking about it, but
It does have an iGPU.
we're fine.
But no, it is posting with the 1070, and it like that drive wasn't showing up.
Yeah, it's not giving vibes that the 1070 is the problem, or the RAM at this point, because like we've unseated, we've reseated RAM.
We got rid of the extra RAM. Why is this?
It's probably caught. There's like a little, this lip, you see how it's underneath it? You gotta kind of go back and then out.
Boop. Now I'm off the lip, and we're still stuck. Hello?
Can you pull from like the bottom instead, like the bracket?
Back. That's off now. There she goes.
This is the most stuck it's ever been. Time for the hammer.
The banner.
I'll get that GPU out. It's the refurb GPU. It's been cleaned. Weird at bracket. The PCI riser might be causing how one do that. It totally could be. You could be right about that because risers do be doing weird things.
Riser could be risering.
Yep.
The weird thing is though, it like worked at one point and the drive disappeared. That's what I'm trying to think. It's like
Yeah.
motherboard issues. If it was like constantly just doing that boot loop over and over again, the issue that I managed to get to work finally was that the SSD we had in here wasn't showing up anymore. And I've been willing to bet that this is a working drive still.
Where's Daryl Isaacs when you need him?
Or Daryl. Where's the hammer?
Yeah, I'm assuming you saw too, Jonah, put in, I already put it on the counter, but the PTO for Friday, I guess for Gatlinburg.
Okay, so that's what we're doing giveaway stream.
Yes, and that's what he was like, well, I know I'm not really that useful on those. And I was like, yeah, as long as you get everything done, I mean,
Cool.
you got PTO.
Make sure he gets
He has,
bloopers.
he has the most of anyone.
Yep.
What a good little boy he is. Good little boy. Yeah, no, I think I put the bloopers on his side work, didn't I? And put a due date, just so he wouldn't forget them.
Yes. Yeah, no, it was losing the NVMe also.
Okay,
That's where it wasn't just the boot loop issue.
Oh, I'm peeing my pants right now, Chad.
He's about to piss himself, chat. Sounds like a leaf blowing something. No, no. You're hitting Gallenberg this month? Nice, nice. Gallenberg's cool. Good vibes this time of year. The fall times are the best part to go. Best time to go to Gallenberg. Performance, so probably nicer. Yeah, the best price performance that you can get on the market right now, if you just want a $1,000 build, no thrills, just you want the best bang for buck, you can do the 9600X with the 96 EXT 16 gig. In its current state, have you got it to post? We got it to post before I added the new SSD. But now that I added the new SSD, it's just boot looping on the BIOS splash screen. And this is after it was working fine. Is that a generator? Is that what that is? So. No, so the idea is, this thing doesn't work, big man. So the idea is we're gonna pull stuff from it at this point and not spend any more time, because we got a good partial refund from the eBay seller to where even if we just sold this in another system, the 1070, and then the RAM and everything, we'd still make out like breaking even. So.
You're gonna make out.
And it was a video, so
Okay.
more or less we're just not gonna spend too much time on this. Is kind of the vibe.
Yeah, there's a generator and a leaf blower out there, Matt. What do we even do?
We're cooked. They're out to take our power away.
Best GPU used for 500. Well, we often tell people that used GPUs aren't the greatest deal, but you should definitely be able to find a 5070
Yes.
for that. Maybe a 5070 Ti if you're lucky on eBay. I don't know, maybe. Five hundo.
Well, guys, what inspired you to start Toasty Bros? Long story short, we made multiple YouTube channels before. Toasty Bros is the main one that stuck, and we made videos about everything, and the tech videos took off, and then we kind of focused on tech. Simple.
If I passed out, like fell asleep right here, would you guys wake me up?
No.
No. We'd let you sleep.
We would record you, make fun of you, and then we
I'd record you, make fun of you, and write it down as a personal day.
Oh, wow.
I'm taking this. It doesn't even deserve to be.
I was gonna say I was gonna do the CPU,
Actually, I don't even feel
but
like it. You're
the
gonna stay.
CPU is
Isn't this? It's a 6th Gen i7. It's like not even
Yes.
worth it.
So what happened with this one?
we don't know.
We're
We think the
part- we're
motherboard's
parting it
cooked.
out.
We're parting it out now. We got a partial refund back from the seller though, so with the 1070 and whatever else we can pull from it, we'll probably break even.
Okay, there you
So
go.
All right, let's see if
It
I
might
can figure out
even
how to put all this back in.
we got like $70 back on it, so it ended up being about maybe one.
I was surprised at how much of a partial refund they actually gave.
Yeah, so $70 back on it when we paid $230 something. I think I remember.
That's good. Maybe might be, well, I was gonna say maybe be able to sell this for
Parts and with
That's what I was
the
probably gonna
listed
eBay.
problem, and just leave the CPU in it and everything.
There you go.
Look at us.
Wow. Short Kings. Short Kings.
Year.
Nice.
All that recording stuff still, but I was pulling into this guy who was on his leaf blowing machine and like actively blowing around my car, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in real quick.
Nice. Speaking of Haven, Zach, I don't know if you did do the links for the Haven build or not, but it's showing the there's no affiliate links on it, or it just shows the blank spaces, but they're not there.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
That's,
The HS420 build.
yeah, the HS420 Haven build.
Guys. All right. Help me remember here.
This way.
Yeah, and this needs to go over.
Yep. The problem is this is in the way now.
Oh. Let me remedy that.
There's only a certain way you can put this back together, guys.
Okay.
Oh! It's even more broken
Parts
now.
only. Is there a PC less than $700 that can play 1440p well and is on AM5? You're asking a little bit there, but I would say if you do like a 7500F or 7600, maybe like a used 4060, you might get close, but it's not gonna be 1440p well. It'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it'll definitely do. You just gotta have expectations, you know, be willing to do some upscaling.
You get like find a used RX 6800.
That works too.
Find a used like 3070 Ti, 3080. They pop up for pretty cheap.
It's really the AM5 part where you're gonna
You
spend your
need
money.
a 7500F. Like,
And also, they said a
whole.
whole PC, so I'm wondering if you're mean like buying a pre-built, then it's even harder.
Yes.
I mean, you always need to assume with the pre-built, and really this is anything in life, you know, you're not going to get it for cheaper than you can build it. You should
Unless it's
expect
some
to pay
weird
more.
ass clearance thing.
From Walmart or
Yeah.
Sam's Club.
I won't go
Oh, look,
back.
Mafia Ghost, I built 7600X and 5060 for $684. There you go. I'm sure it's doable.
you're just getting, you're just getting budget with everything else. So you're gonna have to squeeze as much performance.
What am I
as
hitting?
possible.
Is there something underneath here?
It's the NVMe.
No, yeah, nice.
I collapsed when I got off last night. I was like,
So is the PC running good?
You were what?
I collapsed when I got off the game last night. I was so tired.
I'm a little tired today. I just wasn't. I wasn't like I was physically tired, but like mentally I was still up. So I was up to like 1:30.
Oh gosh.
I was up till 3.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Go
I
some.
wasn't by choice.
There's some
PC's all
fruits.
set up though. I'm dealing with the Cam
There it is.
says that I can control my RAM on there. I even detects it.
Matt already tried. It just didn't work.
But
Yeah.
then I downloaded Signal, and now it's saying every time I try and open Cam, it's like Signal's like we stopped an application from launching. And I'm like I hate you.
Yeah, no, I tried doing the RAM through Cam. It just doesn't show up.
Did you do the firmware update in the Cam? Because I did the
I didn't get
firmware
prompted
update.
for one, so
I did the
didn't-
firmware update, and then it pops up saying RAM RGB under lighting, but there's nowhere for me to control.
That's what I saw still.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe I need. I was thinking about maybe trying to uninstall.
Basically, and then
Signal.
it still says that like message box saying like you control your RAM with RGB, yada yada, but then there's nothing below it. It's still the same thing. That's how I changed it with Signal, I think, and
You
then
did, yeah.
but then it kept doing that conflict. So I was like, well, before we sell it, we'd uninstall Cam because the only reason we got Cam was for the RAM. There's nothing else that needs.
RAM and fan control.
That's true.
Yeah. No, the fans are dummy quiet, but the pump is working. I can hear it moving.
Anywho, what's wrong with the PC? It's now just for parts.
It's bork.
It's a brick.
It's borked. Just like this stream. The stream is now borked. It's now ogre, guys. But if you guys want to buy a PC from PC Bros, go to pcbros.tech. We got PCs galore.
This guy goes here.
Yep.
What is this part? Am I backwards? Maybe.
That goes over, yep.
Ah.
Ah.
Ah. Laboopy.
Yeah, guys, buy a PC from PC Bros today, and then giveaway stream on Friday. It's gonna be spooktacular.
We're giving away a really good PC. It's actually built. It's a SFX, well, sort of SFX. It's micro ATX, but it's very small. It's inside the Lee Dan A3. We got a 7800X 3D with a RTX 5070. It's one of the best giveaway PCs we've done in a minute. So you guys don't want to miss this one. Make sure you tell your friends and family to have extra chance of winning, of course. But it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna be doing some VoIP games. We got a new headset or two in, so that we can hopefully try to actually do some voice over IP gaming, like Faz, maybe some Repo, some Peak, games like that. We will have a lot of fun, guys. We'll have a lot of fun. What PCs do you guys have? Check out pcbros.tech. We're based in Louisville, Kentucky. We really only ship to like the U.S. right now for our PCs because we were just losing way too much money doing like worldwide. That might be something we do in the future again, but probably not anytime soon. But yeah, there's good deals over there, guys. Go check it out. Go help out your small struggling business, guys. But it looks like we are rating Sweet Phil. Give him a shout out, guys. Tell him Toasty Bro sent ya. We'll be live tomorrow for another morning PC build stream. See you guys later. Peace out.